Hello, I am Ana Karen, and today I am going to talk to you about the Tahitian dance. It will be very interesting, so watch the entire video to the end. It is the traditional Polynesian dance that comes from the island of Tahiti or Island of Love. It is the largest and most important island of the French Polynesian island in the southern part of the Pacific Ocean. Its correct name is Ori Tahiti, the literal translation of Tahitian dance. This dance conveys themes of historical events, religious events, or important celebrations, such as themes close to home, nature, and the sea. Folk dance, gesture interpretation, music and percussion, singing, oratory, dramatic interpretation, and costume design. However, Tahitian dance can also be for pure entertainment in festive dances and performances. Originally, Ori Tahiti is the movement art of a civilization of oral tradition. The only element of this art that has survived more than 2 centuries of the history is the direct and intimate connection between the oral language and dance movement. Therefore, the foundation of Tahitian dance remains the direct link between the Tahitian language and the choreographic art. Clearly, it is not what the public remembers, but the most characteristic movements of the dance, the costumes, the music, the singing, and the percussion. That is to say that it is the joy of the dance that marks the spirit. The Tahitian dance is a part of a great effort carried out by Tahitian artists to recover and preserve their heritage. With the arrival of missionaries to the islands in the colonial era, cultural manifestations such as dances, spirituality, and even the language itself were forbidden in favor of European imposition. Tahitian history contains episodes of resistance and struggle for the preservation of their own culture and also of death and surrender. Almost 2 centuries separate the prohibition of the practice of group dance and the emergence of a search for identity linked to dance in the mid-1960s. At the time when King Kamehameha codified dance in Hawaii, Tahitians were forbidden to dance by moral rules derived from Christianity. Dancing has become an immoral and reprehensible act. It was not until the second half of the 20th century that the Ori Tahiti regained an acceptable status, and since then it has continued to grow. Tahitian dance is an expression that evolves very fast, along with the contemporary history of a people. Spiritual and cultural colonization, the preference of tropical beach tourism over cultural tourism, the accelerated development of Polynesian society since the 1960s, and the accompanying lifestyle change are all factors that contribute to transforming the dance movement. In fact, today, the way we dance is determined by considerations that have nothing traditional in the usual sense of the term. We can often hear older people saying that they no longer see in today's dance the dance movements they used to do in their youth. If we compare the hula Hawaiian dance with the Ori Tahiti, Tahitian dance, we can see the latter as a tree whose trunk was cut, but whose roots have never died. The physical work of Ori Tahiti focuses on the internal muscles of the abdomen and pelvis. The muscles that surround the spine and link to the hips and legs. The legs and hips are used to follow the rhythm of the music and mark the time. The hands, the arms, and the face are used to express in gestural language the meaning of the songs. Tahitian dance is an excellent cardiovascular exercise. As an exercise for women, Ori Tahiti helps us to know our body and to free it. It promotes the mobility of the entire pelvic and abdominal region, tones the body in general, and improves mood. This dance is danced by both men and women, as well as by mixed groups, with the movements of each being well differentiated, but always following the rhythm of the drums, called pau slower, toire faster, or the fatete. Otea is a type of dance on percussion, of warrior origin, which was initially practiced only by the men. The Otea dance is a dance that transmits a lot of strength and energy and is characterized by rapid hip movements performed by the dance following the rhythm of the percussion. The women soon generate their own version of Otea dance with their own steps and diversity of styles. Aparima is the dance in which the language of gestures is the protagonist. The variety of forms adopted by the Aparima range from the Aurora, with which sweet ballads about love or nature and danced, throughout popular songs and songs of exaltation, to the traditional Aparima with language of gestures but without sung lyrics. The Aparima is a dance narration in which the movement of the hands plays a great role because it interprets the sung history that generally deals with themes of daily life. It is an expressive dance with soft rhythms. In it, a history is told with the help of slow hand movements and defined or adapt gestures, with soft rhythms in which the hands tell histories about the people, the nature, the love, among other topics. The traditional costume was a skirt of raffia or long palm leaves. At the top, they wore nothing. They only covered themselves with flower necklaces. Nowadays, for Otea, traditional costumes of raffia and coconuts are used. They usually wear plumes of rooster feathers tied in different colors, or headdresses of coconut fiber, necklaces of conch shells or mother pearls. For the aparimas, sarongs of flowers from the islands are worn. Although it would also be appropriate to wear raffia or leaf skirts. In the more modern styles, the print sarongs is no longer danced with, but can be plain in a single color. Coconuts can be used in Otea as well as in Aparima, instead of a bra or bikini as a top. For a class, a sarong and a comfortable t-shirt is enough. Ori Tahiti is danced barefoot to facilitate connection with the earth. Tahitian women usually wear their hair loose, with a bun or braid on one side, and decorate it with flowers from the island. Since I was 7 years old, I started taking Tahitian classes. They were close to my house, and I went with my best friend. Little by little, I fell in love with the dance because it is very expressive and you have to feel the song to be able to transmit it. When I turned 15, I danced an otea and an aparima. The meaning of both was to show the family that I had grown up and that I could be a very strong woman, thanks to what my parents had taught me.
Push. Breathe.